Hey guys, Khamo here. Wanted to do a replay commentary this time. This one's from, I think, like July or August of 2013, so last year. Can't remember what I called this one. I think sometimes it's best to just take the win. So let's see what happens here. I'm going to play it in like 2 times speed or 4 times speed. Okay, so starting out in the Balkans like I normally do. Looks like there's teal in the Balkans as well. Not too big of a deal.
We could use some help here.
I go north. Looks like teal just automatically went south, so that's probably good.
We could use some help here. You want a piece of me, boy?
Looks like teal's kind of the strongest opponent of mine so far. Here I'm going for Germany right away. I don't really like to go for Germany. It's such a hard country to take. It takes a while to grab it, so you're without income for a while. But I was lucky enough that Red didn't push in, and he wanted peace. So, and he hadn't taken France yet, so I grabbed France, Italy, Poland, and just kind of take this whole Northern Europe or Western Europe position. I think I'm not too sure how far I push up into the Baltics. Looks like I push pretty far because light pink is pretty weak. Meanwhile, teal's getting fairly big, not like worrisome. I think I'm like pretty much stronger than him. Not too sure what I do next. Get a bit of a navy, grab some islands. It's just dark blue, he's pretty weak, so I don't really have to worry about him. Taking some more islands. I'm going to take control of the screen here and just check out what's happening. So, looks like Red is not doing too much. He's grabbing Scandinavia. I'm grabbing some islands down here. Teal is going for Russia. Blue's taking his sweet time to grab the Middle East. Calls for a truce or alliance with Teal. I don't think Blue is that good because really it's taken him too long to grab the Middle East. I don't think he was really fighting anybody. I see Orange wide open here, and I see that that Africa is like in war, so I just jump down here and take it. Red's still chilling up north. He might be worried about purple. Purple's ignoring me. Yellow's fighting pink, but it's going to be too late. By the time he kills pink, he's going to have me to deal with. I don't know if I go in here. Maybe I do. Oh, interesting. So I sent some Hellions down to the bottom corner.
It's go time.
And I build some units, so I attack them from... Wow, that was pretty funny, actually. So I attack, like, right from the bottom. It's kind of a scary position to be in, because you can't really reinforce too much. You have to spend to reinforce. But it looks like I take it. Yellow goes and attacks purple, because I guess he figures he cannot attack me, so that's kind of great. I tell purple to take Africa, but I don't know if purple follows through on that. Meanwhile, like, teal and blue aren't really doing anything. So I think I just bring a bunch of forces back here, like, just fortify Germany. I'm sitting in a really strong position, although I'm really spread out. I have decent income, but I've got to worry about people like Red and teal. Although it does look like Red is fighting purple. So, okay, so blue asks for peace from me. Really not sure why. I don't even share a border with blue. So that seems kind of silly. I'm just going to speed things up here to 8 times for a second because it looks kind of like boring. Let's see when something happens. So Teal's just building up in Romania. Maybe that's because he's going to come attack me. I have no idea. Teal, move your guys from Albania. Oh yeah, because I wanted to get out of there. And just, I guess, hang out at the boot of Italy. Leave them there, protect us. Cool, so Teal looks kind of like a role player. He wants to guard his borders, I don't know. I see that purple, I'm going to slow it down to 4 times. I see that purple has lost to red finally, so I'm just going to grab Africa, because I really don't want like somebody else like Teal or blue to take it.
Engine screaming.
I don't see anybody really posturing for war. Okay. So red and purple are going at it, but
The doctor is in.
nobody else is doing anything. I'm going to speed up to 8 times. I just kind of reinforce my northern borders. These are pretty, like, hard to defend borders. They're very, like, open and accessible, so it's always good to put a few units there so people can't just take it with one shot. Teal, do you want Belarus? So, I'm not sure why I'm giving up Belarus here. Maybe because...
Ready to plunder.
maybe because I just want him on my side. Just like a peace offering.
We could use
So,
some help here.
okay, so Teal gets that. Meanwhile,
Some help here.
I'm flying around with my navy. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. Not too sure.
Ready to plunder.
Let's kind of reinforce that down here. Not too sure what I'm thinking at this point. I guess I just want to eliminate, you know, another player as soon as possible. Yeah, I have no idea how this turns out. This is like, I guess, almost a year old replay. Maybe 8 months, so I haven't watched it recently. I just kind of picked it at random. Okay, so... not sure. I think like maybe I'm trying to do a trade with red or something. So what about Spain, Portugal, and Belgium? I can't bisect my land. Yeah, so he wants like a hunk of land in the middle of me. Like, I'm not going to do that. Okay, so what trade? Oh, so I think I just like traded the Baltics for Belgium and Netherlands and like Denmark. Which is perfect for me because, like, if you look at the mini-map, I just totally readjusted. Like, I got somebody off the mainland in my area, and now I've got red much closer to teal.
doctor is in.
So, that's pretty cool.
Oh, it's on.
Just building up in Germany. I find that when I'm in this position of like having Africa and like Western Europe, I like to build up in Germany. It seems to be like the best balance of being able to hold chokes and being able to like escape if I need to and pull back. So I'm just building up there. I don't really take any troops into Poland because it's kind of really exposed. It's hard to retreat. Looks like I'm building up a pretty strong navy down here. That might be because I see a navy over here. So yeah, so I've built up a navy just blocking
The doctor
the
is in.
entrance to these islands
doctor
here
is
into
in.
this
The
Mediterranean. So
doctor is in.
got that one navy there, another navy up here. Pretty sizable force sitting in Germany. And I think I'm at the point now where I'm just wondering, like, what's the next move to do?
The doctor is in.
And I don't know what the answer is. I don't know what I chose at that point. Yeah, so Teal says this is one of the more stable games I've played. Yeah, there's not a lot of war going on here. Yeah, it's pretty balanced. We're all pretty balanced in income. And by that I mean they're all pretty balanced in income, and I've got like almost twice as much as them. But none of these three players, blue, teal, or red, want to attack one another, because then like the other person will attack them. Or I'll attack them. So I'm just fortifying, building units, building navies. And so we're at the dreaded stalemate, but it's interesting. We're in a 4-person stalemate. Most stalemates come down to like 3 people. You don't typically see it with 4, but it happens every now and then, depending on the players that you've got. That you'll get a stalemate going with 4 people. And then typically like 1 person will die, and then you get into your like 3-person stalemate. So we're at the point now where there's so many units on the map that like people's units are starting to disappear off the minimap. This was before like the fix that was put in that that made you see like all units on the map. That's why they kind of like flash when there's a lot of units. So I just gave like a 2 round heads up to Teal.
We could use some help here.
I don't want this to be a 3-hour game. Blue, you can help me to attack Teal, and I'll give you his land, is what I said. So I'm kind of playing like wild card, like, you know, I just want to fight, and I'm not going to stick around and waste time. So let's see, I'm going to slow it down, maybe 2 times speed. Okay, so Teal swings up into Poland, he swings through the bottom of Poland. I reinforce, I've got pretty good bank, and just make sure I can hold him off. So he's pushed into my chokes, right? I originally told him I'm going to fight him, truce is off, and he pushed into me. And as you can see, that's not working out very well for him. So I'm pretty sure in like 1 round here I just wipe out all his units. I'm really surprised that red and blue are just doing nothing. They're just chilling out. So I tell blue to take land. This is basically my way of saying, like, making sure he doesn't attack me. So I just want to get 1 person out of the mix.
Better send some body bags.
I don't want Teal to stick around, or yeah.
The doctor is in. The doctor is in.
So I don't expand too much actually, I just kind of like stay where I am. Like I eliminated the forces, and now I'm gonna let just blue take the land. So that's kind of cool. Teal builds up, and I think he just kind of suicides into me because he knows he's done. Speed up a little bit. Okay, so I've got what's happening with my navies. There's Blue's navy came into my area, I guess, for some reason. Not too sure, it was probably misclicked. So I'm just chilling here. Teal pushes into me. I'm gonna slow down again. Looks like red has got something planned. He's probably gonna like attack me. That'd be my guess. So I'm just chilling while blue takes some land. So blue saying LG. Your troops, okay. Yeah, so he wants to like take the land. I'm not gonna give up the land that I just fought. I bring my navy up here because I guess I see Red's. Red's is stronger than mine, I think. Let's see what happens. So at this point I kind of pulled back. Okay, so I saw Red say we need to team here or we lose. So I pull back. Like that's an automatic pullback. Blue take Teal's land. So I'm basically getting blue not to ally with red. So, and I'm doing that by offering him Teal's land. It's kind of great. I don't even have to give him anything. I just give him something else. And he's getting weakened down because he has to fight teal. In Iraq, for example. So red's kind of swinging around from the UK. I reinforce my navy. And let's see how this turns out. So teal says, red, take everything of mine. So red might be coming into me. I'm just going to speed up because I have a feeling there's a bit of a wait going on here. So, bit of a Cold War. He's building up his navy, I'm building up my navy. Meanwhile, I kind of send a small contingent of forces to go take, like, Teal's land. And just kind of, like, screw with his income. Because I just want him out of here. And at this point, that's when red pushes into me. Ooh, who's gonna win? I think I take that. This is when Banshees absolutely raped battlecruisers. Like, just raped it, like, as you see there. I don't know that that would have happened nowadays. So I did take that. So that was pretty good. Okay, so blue said, red, you ready? So now they're teaming up on me, but teal's out of there. So I pull into Poland, I guess. Just to kind of block any progression from these guys. Meanwhile, I'm using my navy to harass red. I think that's probably my plan right now, is just to stop any progression. Just stop them here. And meanwhile, just use my navy to eliminate one player. Just get red out of the mix. Teal's giving his last stand. I'm just going to hold off here and just defend. Blue is making some decent progress. Slowly
your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Grabbing some islands here. Blue's making decent progress. Teal's done. Red is bringing the last of his forces down here because he just lost. So my navy's just chilling out, not doing anything. I wonder where all my
base is under attack.
Science vessels went. I left them down here. So now I'm just holding off. After I held off red, I'm holding off blue. Teal just left, so that's one less person to worry about. I probably see red coming and not sure what I do about it. I think I just realized I have to just neutralize blue's units before I deal with red. It's very tough to fight two people at the same time. Just stealing income at this point. Okay, so I dealt with blue. I might just swing around and clean up red's forces, or I just push like right into the Balkans. Blue spends like a bunch of money. I guess he had a bunch in the bank. And builds up a bit of a force, so I can't really do much there. Red makes some progress into Germany. So I don't know how I counter that. Meanwhile, blue swings up. I'm just taking income, so I just go into Scandinavia. Not sure where my Banshees are. I lost my Banshees. Maybe I get his Banshees here. That'd be kind of cool. I spend some money and just take out red's income. So I think that's exactly what's happening. I realize that blue is just blocked. Like, he can't fight into me, so I can free up some of my units to just clean up red. So I move up here into the Ukraine to just block his units in. And red is giving up hope. I love it when people say too late. Because it's kind of not too late. They probably could fight me, maybe. I'm only at 82 income, so it's not like horribly lost. So okay, what happens here? So blue kind of pushes into me. I just hold him off in Ukraine. I hold him off here. And meanwhile, I'm just like grabbing income, stealing income. Okay, so I have to pull back out of Hungary a little bit. Then I realized, no, maybe that's not a good idea. I'll get a nice surround on him. Broke through on Romania, so I'm not sure what I I probably pull those into Hungary to give some assistance here. Meanwhile, I've taken most of Scandinavia. I'm missing, like, I probably should have grabbed these two
We could use some help
starports to get the income, but I just want to, like, deal with blue now. Like, red is pretty debilitated, so I just need to neutralize this threat. I never once used my navy, which is interesting. I should have brought my navy over here. I could have taken... Oh, I see why. So blue has a navy, so it's basically just countering his navy if it needs to. Blue says GG, so he sees it as over. I'm just maintaining my land in Scandinavia. Red just left, so now I don't really have to worry about red. I just push into blue as much as possible. I swing around to the entrance to the Middle East. Blue blue attacks me with his navy, but he like attacks into my units. So I think I win that naval battle. Okay, so that's been neutralized. I managed to squeeze in the Middle East, and that's it. Blue left. Game was over. So yeah, that was kind of fun one. Haven't seen that in a while, so hope you liked that. Peace.